Golf legend Arnold Palmer once said, "Golf is deceptively simple and endlessly complicated. It satisfies the soul and frustrates the intellect. It is at the same time rewarding and maddening." Arnold Palmer knew better than anyone that golf is the most challenging sport out there. It does not forgive mistakes. It requires extreme athletic skill, and it demands years of practice. Golf only rewards those select few that have it mastered. Meet Mike. Mike has never golfed, but Mike's naturally good at every sport. Mike is an athlete. So today, we're gonna test Mike's athleticism out on the golf course. The task is simple. Mike, you have to use this ball, put that ball into that hole in as little time as possible. Oh yeah, and since I chucked our only golf club into the woods, you have to use this. Sound good?
Sounds simple.
All right, we'll check in with him later. I still can't find my club. But anyway, golf is so difficult because of many reasons, but the first of these reasons is that, unlike other sports, golf doesn't forgive a mistake. If you drop a pass in football, your team gets a few more downs from the same spot. If you swing and miss at baseball, you still have 2 more strikes. If you miss a shot in basketball, your team can still get the rebound. Unlike these sports, golf does not forgive a simple mistake. If you hit a bad shot, you have to find your ball, and you play it as it lies.
Is this your ball? Yes, it is. It struck my foot.
Doug! Can I get a drop? Oh, the rule says play it as it lies.
Yo, what's going on?
Going over the wall.
So,
What do I do?
you play it as it lies. Golf also requires extreme athletic skill. Now, I know what you're thinking. My grandpa can play. But athleticism isn't just speed and strength. In fact, according to an ESPN analysis, flexibility, coordination, nerve, analytic aptitude, and durability are all top 10 athletic skills. Golf requires aptitude in all of these. Take coordination, for example. Hitting a golf ball requires extreme precision. The target is less than 2 inches in diameter, the size of your club face is barely any bigger, and you are swinging from over 4 feet away from the ball. And that's not even taking into consideration the wind, the lie of the ball on the ground, the landing surface, obstacles, spin, and many, many more. So even if you do manage to hit the ball, hitting the ball right where you want is almost impossible. Just ask Mike. How the heck did you get up there?
Concentrating.
What? And finally, a sport that is the most challenging of all sports must take people years of practice to be good at. Other sports simply do not fit this criteria. Take football, for example. Say LeBron James had never touched a football in his life. If you threw him a pass, I guarantee you he could run, catch it, and then run towards the end zone pretty fast. Or look at basketball. If an athlete like Odell Beckham was handed a basketball for the first time in his life, I bet you he could take that ball, run toward the hoop, and throw down a pretty nasty dunk. A truly challenging sport takes years of practice to excel. Pro golfers like Tiger Woods and Rory McIlroy have found success in golf because they have been practicing for hours a day since they were just 5 years old. Many others, myself included, have been playing the game for multiple years and are still relatively terrible. And for those of us who haven't had any practice, well,
What are you doing? So, take it from me, someone who has played many, many sports, someone who has golfed for many, many years, someone who still loses his ball sometimes, someone who even loses his club sometimes. Golf is the most difficult sport out there. And if by this point you still don't believe me, well, then just ask Mike. Yo, Mike. Let's call it a day, man. Let's call it a day, buddy. Okay.